How to sample for PFAS. Open your sampling package. Inside there will be a data sheet or a chain of form. Baggie to put the form in once complete, and all of the sampling bottles required. I'm going to decontaminate my hands with some Alkanox. Followed up by some deionized water. I'm then going to take the aerator off of the faucet and turn the water supply on to about a pencil width stream. While the water system's flushing out for 5 to 10 minutes, it's a good time to fill out your COC form. Depending on the lab that you're using, each of these forms and labels could look a little bit different, but all ask for the same information: system name, sampler name, date and time of sample collection. When sampling for PFAS, be very mindful of what you were doing prior. Also be aware of clothing that you're wearing. Anything that's stain resistant, made of Gore-Tex materials, could potentially contaminate your sample. In this kit, there's 2 baggies of sample bottles. In each baggie, there's 5 sample containers: 3 A bottles, a B bottle, and a C bottle. Just like filling out the COC form, you're going to fill out the bottle with the sample location, the system name, sampler name, date, and time the sample was collected.
Five hours later.
Once all the sample bottles are filled out, you're ready to sample. Grab a pair of nitrile powder-free rubber gloves. I always take the B and C bottles and fill those first. That is your field reagent sample. Be very mindful you don't touch the inside of the lid, the inside of the bottle, which could accidentally contaminate your sample. Pour the B bottle into the C bottle. Replace the cap onto the C bottle and invert that sample. Get a good. Set those off to the side. Switch my gloves and fill the 3 A bottles. When filling your A bottles, you're going to fill the bottle up to the base of the neck. Again, depending on which lab you have, some bottles come with preservatives. want to overfill the bottle. To get it filled to the base of the neck, go ahead and invert that sample multiple times. Ensure a good mix. Once you have that set of bottles filled, go ahead and return them to the bag shipped in. Seal the bag and place it in the cooler. I'm then going to switch gloves and repeat the process for the next set of samples. Starting with the field reagent blanks, the B bottle and pour it into the C bottle. Again, be very mindful not to touch the inside of the bottle, touch the inside of the lid. Once you have poured the complete B bottle into the C bottle, the cap on, invert it, and set these bottles off to the side. Switch gloves, collect the remaining 3A bottles, Once you've collected all 3A bottles, grab your baggie, place the bottles back into the bag that they were shipped into, secure the bag, and put it. I'm going to switch gloves one last time and collect the lithium sample that was shipped along. Once you've collected your lithium sample, place the cap back on the bottle and invert the bottle a couple times. You can then place this sample right into the cooler box. It does not need to be placed inside a baggie. Double check your CLC form, sign off on it, and put the date and time samples were. Once you have the form completed, place this form into the shipping baggie. You're then ready for ice. This lab calls for loose ice to be placed in the cooler. Place the top of the cooler back on, put the sampling data sheet, CLC sheet, in the cooler or on top of the cooler lid, seal up the box, and put the shipping label.